officially ending his season. And welcome back to another episode of the Sports Lab. Today, we're talking about Joel Embiid, one of the most dominant men in the NBA, when he's on the court. When Embiid is locked in, he's unstoppable. A 7-footer with the footwork of a guard, the shooting touch of a wing, and the power of a bulldozer. He's the kind of player that can single-handedly swing a game with his presence alone. But there's one issue that keeps haunting him and the Sixers: his health. Just when it seemed like Embiid was set to dominate another season, disaster struck. A knee injury that required surgery, officially ending his season in February. This isn't new for Embiid. Injuries have been a recurring theme throughout his career. In fact, since entering the league, he has yet to play a full season. Let's break it down. In 2014 to 2016, he missed his first 2 seasons due to a foot injury. In 2017, he missed the first half of the season. In 2018, he fractured his orbital bone before the playoffs. In 2019, he battled knee tendonitis, wasn't fully healthy in the postseason. In 2021, he tore his meniscus in the playoffs. In 2022 to 2023, he dealt with multiple injuries, including a sprained LCL in the playoffs. Now, a torn meniscus, ending his season entirely. The pattern is clear. As dominant as Embiid is, his body has never allowed him to have a fully healthy career. When Joel Embiid is healthy, he's a cheat code. He'll drop 40 and 10 like it's nothing, bully defenders in the paint, and hit step-back jumpers like a guard. But here's the problem. His body won't let him be great for a full season. Every year it's the same story: dominance, then an injury. Then the Sixers' hopes of a title fall apart. Philly fans have seen this before. MVP level play in the regular season, or at least half of it. But when it's time for the deep playoff run, he's either hurt, playing through pain, or missing in action. So here's a real question. Is Embiid's championship window closing? Because at some point, all of these what-ifs start to sound like wasted potential. The Sixers have built their entire team around Embiid, and without him, their season has completely fallen apart. Since his injury, Philly have dropped in standings, struggling to keep up with the elite teams in the East. Their current roster, led by Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris, isn't built to win a title without their superstar. And with James Harden gone, and the Sixers have never found a true second star to help carry the load. Maxey has stepped up big time this season, but can he carry this team in the playoffs? I don't think so. The Sixers front office has a massive decision to make. Do they continue to build around Embiid, or is it time to start thinking about a future without him? The biggest concern is whether Embiid's body can withstand the grind of the NBA season. Some players can stay dominant into their mid-30s, but with Embiid's injury history, will he even make it that far? Philadelphia has invested everything into him, but what happens if these injuries keep piling up? Does Philly need to make drastic changes? Should they trade for another star to take the pressure off? Or is it time to start thinking about a future where Embiid isn't the face of this franchise? Embiid is one of the most talented players of this generation, but talent alone doesn't win championship. Availability is the best ability in sports, and right now, Embiid simply hasn't been available when it matters most. So I'll ask you this. Can Embiid stay healthy long enough to bring Philly a championship, or are we looking at one of the greatest what-if stories in NBA history? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Sports Lab for more in-depth analysis. I'll catch y'all next time.